morning, Quadcopter 101, and I have another neat review for you today. This is the JXD 515W Invaders. Now, with the W and seeing that my phone is attached to the controller, yes, this is another Wi-Fi FPV flyer. In fact, here's its camera, Wi-Fi FPV camera. But what's interesting about this quadcopter is the way its propellers are protected. There's semi-ducted fan, and they also have a cage over the top of them. So that tells you right away, this is mainly intended for indoor flying, indoor FPV flying using your phone. Okay, this would be the Wi-Fi version of, say, a tiny Whoop, in other words. And yes, it does work rather well. I've been flying it indoors, but I am going to take it outdoors now and see how it performs in outdoor flight. Looking over the quadcopter again, it is a little Wi-Fi FPV flyer. It's powered by, the battery for this is a 350 milliamp hour 7.4 volt battery. It's not very common. It comes with a white Losi connector, as you can see in there. So I'm not certain where you get replacement batteries for this at the moment. If I find some, I'll include a link to it. But again, it does not seem to be a common type of battery that you normally would see, especially with the white Losi connector for 7.4 volts. Again, the camera appears to have a swivel lens, and it does have a swivel lens, so you can swivel it up or down for views. I'm going to keep it swiveled up so that we can get a horizontal view while we're flying. Again, it is powered with the ducted fans, and they are protected with a cage on top. The thing is, though, is since this is a ducted fan propeller, I would expect these propellers to be lower, you know, within the duct, and they are not. They are well above the duct, so I don't know how that applies, but it does not seem to matter, as this seems to fly very well, at least indoors it does. So let's go over the controller right now. I'll put my glasses back on for the controller. Controller, you can tell right away this has altitude hold in this because the sticks are centered. You got pitch and roll, and Headless Mode is activated by pressing this button here, and it is denoted by a little compass symbol right there to let you know for Headless Mode. And you can start and stop the motors by pressing this, what normally would be the throttle trim button downward. And this button here is for rates, for selecting beginner, intermediate, and this button here is for flips. And you tell it which direction to flip, and it will flip. If you want to record, you're going to need to record via the app on the phone, you know, app control on the phone. So let's go for a flight of the 515W and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy this flight. Okay, the app for this is Exploration UFO. I have it recording via A to Z screen recorder, and we're going to bind the quadcopter now by turning on the transmitter and moving the throttle up and the throttle down. We should be bound. And we are going to start Exploration UFO by pressing the start button. And we see we have video signal coming from it. Now we're going to hit the video record button, which is that one right there. And we are recording, so we should be good to go. All I'm going to do is hit start landing and take to the air. And let's turn it toward me. And I should be showing up in the picture, and I do. So again, yeah, I've been flying this around in the house, and this Wi-Fi signal from it is relatively good from this particular camera, or this particular app. Hello there, Wi-Fi UFO. Or no, what the name of the app is Exploration UFO, and it does work very well. And let's go up a little bit higher, and we'll go a little faster, increasing the rate. And it has expert rate too. We're in expert rate right now. Showing you the funnels that this can do. Pretty neat, huh? Actually, it's not a bad quadcopter, especially considering, you know, it's mainly intended for indoors, but it can be flown outdoors. Okay, let me hit the record again to stop that video and start it one more time. I like to do that to make sure I got video. We're going to go upwind a bit and take it up a bit higher. And we're going to plop it there and do a circle. Let the wind blow it by me. Showing you the camera as it's recording. So yes, this is actually a very nice little Wi-Fi UFO quadcopter, and the signal range is pretty damn good. Okay, I'm out about 20 meters right now, and I'm not seeing any lag at all. Getting close to 30 meters, still no lag. I mean, the signal is almost as good as 5.8 gigahertz, so very impressive for this little quadcopter. Let's bring it down now, lowering the throttle. Pulling the stick down more. Here, let's go out a little further horizontally. And again, pointing it toward me now. And I'm going to fly it strictly FPV. Okay, I lost signal that time. Now it's getting laggy there because the antenna is pointing directly at me. But now if I go diagonally away from myself, the signal improves. Okay. So pretty dang neat, especially if you want to fly indoors. This will work very well indoors, and it does work very well indoors. Here, let me turn off that video one more time. Turn the video back on. Hello? Now, flips. I don't see flip control on. Oh yeah, wait, there we go. There's the flips. Yes, it does flip. So for those of you who want flips, it does it. Very nice Wi-Fi flyer. Not at all. I don't know. I'm sorry. Most Wi-Fi flyers are pretty. Begins with the word CR, PPY. This one is not. This one actually flies very well with its Wi-Fi, and you can actually fly FPV very well with this. Okay. Again, when the orientation of that antenna gets pointed directly at me, then I do lose signal there. It's like right there. So, let me try something, folks. We're going to try a landing. I press the auto land button. It's doing its auto landing there. Shuts itself down. I am going to stop the camera again. And I'm going to lower this antenna. If it can be lowered. No, it can't. I'm sorry. It is wedged in there, so I'm going to bend it down 45 degrees to see if that helps. See how I did that, folks? Usually that should help improve reception. Okay, starting the camera once more and starting the takeoff again. And going to headless mode too. I haven't demonstrated that yet. Okay, that's the headless mode direction. Pulling back. Headless mode works. It works. Okay, that fixed it. Concerning pointing the antenna, I have good reception now. Coming back to myself. See, I'm coming back directly toward myself now. And now I don't have that freezing up. So bending that antenna down at 45 degrees helps it quite a bit. Going very well with this quadcopter. The wind's picking up right now. Stopping the video, going out a bit, going upwind, starting the video, turning the quadcopter toward myself as the wind pushes it by me. And pitching forward. Flying FPV toward my feet. And there's its flight time. Let's stop that video while we can. So all in all, yes, if you're looking for a cheaper version of the tiny whoop that you don't need a 5.8 gigahertz systems that you can fly indoors, this might be the answer, folks. It really might be. Again, this is the JXD 515W. Hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.